While creating another guided journey about seeing other people with fresh eyes, I wondered how much our deeply ingrained beliefs about how people have to be, how they must behave, and how the world should work prevents us from taking in other people with openness and curiosity. We all find examples in our life where people's judgment created barriers and made connection difficult. In today's world, so much separation, discrimination, diversification, and individualization is happening, which is deeply dividing, limiting, destructive, and can be really harmful to the individual. Each of us is constantly changing, even though it might be unnoticeable on the surface. Our experiences influence how we feel, think, and relate to our environment, to others, and ourselves. And without awareness and knowledge, we often enter and live relationships informed by deeply ingrained, mainly adopted stereotypes, biases, likes, and dislikes. These internalized beliefs create barriers that prevent us from fully accepting others. Such fences make it difficult to get to know others better and understand them on a deeper level, and that creates an uninviting space with no room for diversity and otherness. So therefore, creating a place of more inclusivity starts with each of us and requires inner work. Please take a few moments for an exercise next time you are somewhere where people are around. I love doing that at the airport or in a shopping center. Make sure you have 5 to 10 minutes and you're not in a rush, and the exercise requires you to watch people and to stay very mindful of the thoughts that arise when you observe others as they go along with what they're doing. Judgment happens in split seconds. Someone passes by wearing bright colored clothes and high heels, and something in you has an opinion about it. How can they walk in such high heels? They damage their feet. I wouldn't wear these clothes even if they would pay me for doing it. Or you notice a mother who has to deal with the temper tantrum of her little one. Geez, if this was my kid, it would behave. What an annoying spoiled little brat. Kids these days. It goes so fast that we can't count up to 2 before the mind already comes up with an opinion. Whether someone has pierced their nose, wears cowboy boots, colors their hair, or is living in a same-sex relationship, it should not prevent us from being interested in who they are, what they experienced in life, and what is important to them. Now imagine a new colleague arrives on their first day of work, or a new child comes into class. Both of them hope that they will be met with kindness and openness and be included quickly. What often happens though is that the first look or the first interaction already triggers likes or dislikes, approval or disapproval, judgment, welcome, hesitation, or outright rejection. And so it doesn't take much to make unfair or even wrong assumptions about others. Our unconscious prejudices, beliefs, and assumptions may easily lead to discriminatory behavior without spending much thought on it. Worse, people in leading positions make decisions that get strongly influenced by the attitudes and narratives they have internalized. How can we move towards inclusion? For me, as I mentioned before, it starts with each of us and the willingness to do some inner work around being okay with others living differently than what we feel is right. Our upbringing, our expectations, motivations, and personal experiences color our worldview. Likewise, others had experiences that created the lens through which they see the world. It is essential to put oneself into the shoes of others to gain new perspectives so we can start to see, hear, and understand them. Once people feel seen, heard, and welcomed, they find it much easier to be more transparent, authentic, and safe to bring their whole self into the relationship. Can you put yourself in their shoes? What would it take for you to internalize that everyone you interact with is a human being with their own life lessons, challenges, joys, disappointments, and successes, friends and family, people they love, are loved by, and that everyone has chosen to be in this life for their personal growth and the growth of those they are in contact with? What would it take for you to be more open-minded and welcoming to those around you that are different from you? What thoughts and beliefs are you holding on to that create discomfort around otherness? You might already be aware of your prejudices and biases, and others might still be hidden deep within your subconscious. What are other ways to notice your shadow part around otherness? Observe your behaviors, your visceral reactions, language, your group dynamics, and preferences, and then inquire where that comes from. Is it yours? Whose voice is it otherwise? Lastly, what would you need to feel included if you were in their shoes? How can you give that to other people? While there is much more awareness now about the importance of inclusion, there is still too much evidence that inclusion is often nothing but lip service. Let's help each other to find a place where we feel safe, seen, heard, and accepted for who we are. Please visit my YouTube channel if you would like to experience a guided journey related to this topic. I will post more of these journeys in the future, so please subscribe to be the first to know about a new meditation or guided journey. I look forward to being with you again next Thursday, and until then, take good care.